Give it your all out there, team.
Yes, sir!
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we're back with another episode of Pokemon Super Mystery Dungeon, and with me, I have a very, very, very special guest. So, say something, you big mill tank!
Woo! I think I clipped my mic.
And, what? What was that?
I think I clipped my mic.
Oh, that's okay. Whatever, we clip mics around here. I do it all the time. So, who might you be?
Well, I am Chikorita.
Yeah, you're partner person.
I am partner person.
What should I call you? I know you by like 5 different aliases.
I guess you can just call me Fausti. My YouTube name.
Yeah, so how you doing?
I am swell. I just had a hot pocket, so I'm good.
Oh, I'm so jealous. I need my hot pockets. I love my hot pockets. So one of my regular commenters really wanted me to get you on here. Are you like flattered?
Oh yeah, I'm super flattered. Thank you, commenter.
Yeah, I don't know who he was. Maybe you could like backtrack and find it. But yeah, here she is in the flesh or the voice, I guess.
The voice, sweet, yeah.
So so yeah, we're doing this dub thing of this game. You're actually one of the few people I think who I know you've played this game, haven't you?
I have, but I'm still like playing the post game right now. So
Whoa, we're just cutting over each other. So you don't know what happens past there, but we're in a place where you know, you're familiar.
Oh yeah, at this point I totally know.
So perhaps I should tell you where we are right now. Just, you know, this isn't going off of what you've done so far, but what did we just do? We went to Fire Island, and Entei was being a big butt, so we digivolved to Ultimate and beat him up.
Oh yeah, sweet.
Yeah, you remember that part?
I do.
Yeah. So the viewers already know, but what does Meganium sound like?
Oh my gosh. Give me something to say as Meganium.
Oh, okay, what did they say? This feels weird. Yeah, that's the first line.
This feels weird.
Oh,
I don't know.
Yeah, I guess we gotta experiment with that once we get there.
Because at this point, we haven't recorded for them yet, right? So.
Well, they've already heard it, which is weird. It's this weird meta thing.
Okay, well then I hope I did a good job.
Yeah. So this is like when the crazy stuff in the game starts happening too, right? With the whole digivolving thing.
Oh yeah, the plot thickens. I remember the first time I saw that, I was like, no way! And then I turned on my 3D, because I never like turn on my 3D, but for this was a special occasion, so I did.
Yeah, it's funny they didn't even talk about it after this. They just go straight, oh yeah, let's go do some filler missions. There's Pancham's father or something right there.
Oh yeah. Aww,
actually,
his face.
He's not even connected to him. What's weird too is Pangoro is he's dark and fighting, but in the Japanese version, dark is like the evil type, and
right, yeah.
And fighting's the hero type. So that's why fighting is strong against dark.
Aww.
There's a bit of trivia there.
Contradiction. That's the word, right?
Yeah, contradiction. So, what's your opinion on the partner in this game?
Oh, I love the partner. Like, I don't know, I just always end up loving the partner however they turn out in the Mystery Dungeon series. I mean, I'll admit, like, at first I was like, oh, they're a little, you know...
Annoying.
Yeah, annoying. But then you grow to love them, so...
Going on the Reddit for this game, a lot of people seem very mixed on this partner. They say it's too annoying. But isn't that part of its character?
Yeah, and it makes sense, because they're just kids, so it's like, what do you expect? And
what I kind of loved about this one is how you're not, like, really buddy-buddy from the start.
Mm-hmm.
Like, hi, total stranger I found on the ground. Let's just be friends forever.
Oh yeah, right?
Yeah. In fact, they have like a falling out too.
And downs as partners, which is nice, refreshing.
Yeah, and I'm kind of glad I made it a girl too, because this one seems the mannerisms for it seem very feminine.
Mm-hmm.
Like the giggling and the stretching of words.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, morning! That was like the catchphrase for a while.
Yeah, I'm like,
So I have to say that every single
I wonder if
time.
you actually like use the new takes that I do, or you kind of just like favor towards one and just reuse that.
Yeah, I think that's what I did.
Really?
Yeah, I think for this Expedition Society part, they always say yes sir in the morning. Ampharos says like, do your best out there, team. And I just cut it out of the script. I'm like, why am I just putting this over and over again? No need to make them say it over and over again.
Oh wait, so it is Ampharos.
Yeah.
Okay, good, because I'm not sure if you listened to the latest like raw file I dropped in there, but for some reason I couldn't remember how you wanted it pronounced. I was about to say pronunciated, but that's not a word. So I did takes with Ampharos and Ampharos, or whatever.
Oh, yeah, you were calling him that to begin with.
Yeah, so there you go, now I have both. I was right the first time. I was like, I'm pretty sure he wants Ampharos. Cool.
And I think you sort of changed your voice from when we began to where we are now, which is actually, it's a good thing. I kind of like it how it is now. But what it kind of...
I didn't even notice.
I think that just kind of happens when you're doing something for so long. Do you remember, like, Ash in the original series, how he kind of sounded very stuffed up to begin with?
Yeah. I think maybe my vocals just opened up, I guess, a little more, because she does a lot of screaming, so...
What I also kind of noticed, not particularly the voice, but the delivery, it sounded like an awful lot like Joy from Inside Out.
Oh my gosh, really?
Yeah.
I'm very flattered, because I love Leslie Knope.
Yeah. Well, there you go. I don't know. That's what it sounded like.
Wait, so that's how it sounds like now, or that's what it did sound like?
It reminded me. It used to in the first part.
Okay.
When
so
you're doing
kind
the
of
whole
changed from that.
Yeah, when you're doing the whole like introduction with the Miltank joke that I still don't get.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What does it even mean?
What does it mean? It's like, you big cow. What is that supposed to mean?
I don't know. Nope.
Isn't that like Pokemon racist too? Because you're using another Pokemon as the butt end of a joke?
Yeah, I didn't think Chikorita was that insensitive, but I guess she is.
They do it a lot too. She says her old pops is as stubborn as an Onix.
Oof. Pokemon stereotyping.
In the international version of this game, the partner is always a girl and your human character is always a guy.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I don't know why they did that though. It's just
oh wait, you know what?
What?
Maybe what's Miltank's name in Japanese? Because maybe that's what the joke was, and it didn't translate over.
Oh, what is it? I forget.
Google.
I know it's similar to Watchog's Japanese name.
Let's see. Miltank's name in Japanese. Oh, it's also Miltank?
Oh.
Okay, so
Speaking of which, that's some Chikorita trivia for you. Chikorita's Japanese name is the same as his English. Actually, the whole evolution line is the exact same as it is in Japanese.
Oh, really? I didn't know the whole line was.
Yeah, I think they're just slightly spelled different. I think Japanese Chikorita doesn't have the K in it.
Oh.
But yeah, that's the only starter that does that.
That's cool. The more you know.
And also, Chikorita is supposed to be taller than Charmander, but they didn't seem to get that in properly.
Oh, yeah, I remember, like, in that one anime special where they are a rescue team, or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she was definitely taller than him.
And Squirtle, too.
And Squirtle.
Yeah,
Squirtle's already shorter than Charmander.
I was talking about those specials with my last guess.
Oh, yeah.
Or, yeah, it was Deerling. Yeah.
Oh.
So,
Shout out to Deerling.
Have you ever, are you, like, a Chikorita fan, or were you on Team Cyndaquil or Totodile?
Oh, when Are you talking about in general, like when Gold and Silver came out and stuff?
Yeah, just in general.
Oh, that's really hard because I like all the starters. I think Johto's has to be my favorite region. I might say Cyndaquil just because that's who I started with when I first got the games. So, and that's also the Pokemon I ended up, like, being through the quiz when I played Super Mystery Dungeon. So, yeah, I think Cyndaquil, it's gotta be Fate.
Oh, yeah, this squinty-eyed Cyndaquil. I love Cyndaquil, too. I love the Johto starters just because their simplicity.
Yeah, I think they're the strongest set of starters.
You could say the original ones were kind of simple, but if you look at the final evolution of Chikorita, Totodile, and Cyndaquil, they all look like just bigger versions of their base form, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So have you played the other Mystery Dungeon games?
I actually have. The only one... Well, I guess it doesn't matter if I played Red. If I haven't played Red, but I did play Blue, because they're the same thing, aren't they? Yeah, so... Yep.
Did you play Gates to Affinity too?
Oh no, you're right, I haven't played that. I have the demo version from when it first, like, was announced. And I liked it, but not enough to pay, like, $40 for it, so... And I also heard bad reviews about it, so I ended up not.
That's, like, really the black sheep of these games. A lot of people don't like it.
Yeah, and the no quiz thing, I think that's one of the biggest things, and the limited starter choices.
Yeah, there are some good things about it, but
yeah. I didn't even... Sorry, what?
I could see why people don't like it.
I was about to say I didn't even consider it a Mystery Dungeon game, that's why I was like, yeah, I played them all.
yeah.
Didn't even think about that one.
I heard the reason that one was so lackluster is because they were working on X and Y at the same time, and they just kind of want to rush that one out. It's like, here's our Mystery Dungeon game for the air. Enjoy.
I like that it was, the first Mystery Dungeon to be in 3D, though.
Yeah.
Like, I remember when I was just playing the demo, I just liked running around as a Pikachu or whatever I picked, and just, I don't know, it felt good.
Yeah, they didn't even let you choose your gender, too, so you don't have the girl Pikachu with the notch tail.
Yeah. Did they let you do that, in this one?
No, they don't. They only do it for the partner.
How interesting.
And they do, like, the Animal Crossing gender option of, like, the cool and cute.
Right.
Because I think in Japan, they put handsome or cute or something. They have a weird way of doing it.
Aw.
What I also liked in this one, compared to Gates to Affinity, is it seemed the models were a lot more expressive, too.
Oh yeah, I bet.
Like, I love how, like, the Charmander model kind of looks around. I love that little animation.
Yeah, I love it when because, like, not Charmander specifically, but just, like, in general, all of the little, what is it called? The movements that your character ends up doing. Like, I remember when I first saw Cyndaquil do that, I was like, oh!
Yeah, they even wear the expression, too. It's, like, outside of the portrait, which just makes it more, like, immersive.
Yeah.
Get into the characters a little more.
What I don't get, though, is the portrait doesn't have our little bandanas on them.
Yeah, I was so disappointed
So,
with that.
yeah, it could have... I mean, I don't know. It's a little thing to complain about, but it could have been easy. It would have been easy.
Yeah, I mean... Yeah, it would have been. Who am I kidding? Just draw a little bandana on him.
Exactly. You can, like, keep all the existing, like, pictures, just add a bandana.
Am I alone when I say Chikorita's bandana looks stupid?
No, you're not. It's not even like that in the Pokemon special where she was, you know, the one we mentioned, the rescue team special. She wore it normally, so it's, why is she wearing it like this?
A little bow tie. Like, I don't mind, like, on the model there, it just looks so awkward.
It looks like some of it is, like, inside her neck. Like, it's... What is the word? I can't remember. Where it's, like, 3D models eat their clothes or whatever.
Clipping?
Yeah, I guess that's... Yeah.
It was doing that, too. when they digivolved, I guess I'm not gonna get over that.
Yeah.
Where the Charizard tail was going through Megiddium.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so they didn't space them out properly.
Ah, well. It's not like she's flammable or anything.
That leaf upon your head.
Guess so.
And oh no, I don't think this is the dungeon that this happens. But Chikorita goes after a Gulpin at one point. It reminded me of those little animations with Chikorita. Do you remember those?
I do. The one where she's just like beating everything up. Are we thinking about the same thing?
Yeah, I think we are.
I remember they were like in 2007 on MS Paint.
Oh no, I'm getting old. So and Chikorita's like notoriously known as the worst starter ever. But it's pretty cool in Mystery Dungeon because the support aspect of it actually is good.
Oh, definitely.
But other people say Tepig is worse, and I don't really know why.
Is it because he's a fire, or he ends up being another firefighting? I think that's part of the reason why.
Just the disappointment?
Yep, the disappointment.
Yeah. I've been hearing that it's going to be that way for Sun and Moon. Don't mean to date this video.
Yeah.
It's looking like that.
I hope not, but I don't know. Because I ended up, I wanted to end up with a Litten, so if it ends up being a fighting type, I don't know.
Yeah, just do the dark thing.
I'll just never evolve it.
Yeah. I've done one of those runs before where a no evolution run. I think I did it with Heart Gold, Soul Silver.
Oh, really?
Yeah, those are fun.
Dang. I have never done one of those, but now I might want to try one.
Yeah, there's all I just like having the cute Pokemon with me and just beating up the champion with that.
And it makes the most sense to do it with Heart Gold, Soul Silver, because you see him following you.
And that's the game where you can have Arceus nibbling at your feet.
Oh, yep. And Scyther's giving you hugs.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's like it's like
love it.
Deep gashes in the back of me.
Yep.
What do you think this Chikorita's reaction would be to being called the worst starter ever?
I guess she'd just be like, I'll have to prove him wrong, or whatever.
Very optimistic.
Yep. Maybe at first she'd be like, oh, I guess it depends who's telling her that, because if it was Pancham, I think she'd be like, oh yeah, I expected it from you.
She just kind of takes it to the chin with those two.
Mm-hmm.
The Beavis and Butthead Pokemon.
Oh, I love them.
Yeah. I love how it, like, kind of... I know they're, like, the bully characters, but they made them, like, really likable.
Yeah. There's really good writing in this.
I found it was, like, really, like, organic compared to the last ones. The other Mystery Dungeon games. Because they often, they spam your name a lot in the old ones.
Right.
Like, they don't want to use you as the pronoun. They want to say your name. And they do it sometimes in this one, too, and it gets a little grating. I was thinking of making, like, a big reel of every time they say Mike and Chikorita.
Oh my gosh, that would take so long. Or maybe someone will do it for you.
Oh, yeah, someone do that for me, please.
Hint.
One of my dedicated followers. And, your outtakes, we should show those to everyone, too.
Oh, that'd be funny.
Everyone... Oh my god, you're all a bunch of swearers. The potty mouth, yeah.
Oh, I don't even notice. I'm just...
Yeah. There are so many F-bombs on these files I get.
No way!
Yeah, yes way.
I'm pretty sure that's the word I use the most sparingly. I feel like the S word is the one that I... Is it not? I don't know. See, this is bad. I just do it subconsciously now.
Oh, I made you all, like, self-conscious about it?
Welp. No, I mean, I think I've already, what was I trying to say? Like, I just don't think about it to begin with, is what I'm saying. It's all subconscious.
Yeah, just kind of slips out.
It just slips out, yep.
Yeah.
Chikorita's not as innocent as we perceive, I guess.
None of you are.
Oh. That's even funnier.
Because when I hear it, I just paste it on this big blooper reel I'll probably show off at the end. And
oh my gosh, yes, please.
It's already like 10 minutes.
It'll be even longer than that after the whole thing. I bet. I mean, unless you're, like, picking the best of the best, like, kind of outtakes.
Not just those ones where you kind of stumble on the words.
Right. Oh man, that'll be fun to listen to.
Yeah, I know. It's already fun to listen to. Just teasing these people. Now they'll really want to see it. And so, is it taxing doing what you do for this?
No, I think just the biggest thing is, like, actually going to another place to record, because I think, don't a lot of the other voice actors kind of just get to record at home and stuff?
Yeah, most of them just do it at home.
Yeah, I have to go onto my college campus and use their sound booth because most of the time I'm not home alone, or like maybe sometimes my mic doesn't decide to work, and I just like using the professional mics better. So the only thing is just the trip over there, but it's worth it. So yeah, I'm not really having any problems with it.
Because you're like the real main character of this game. That's another thing I like about this is, I've always felt your character was kind of like a big Mary Sue, but they put more of the focus on the partner instead.
Right.
Because you're often their just robotic bodyguard. But I even like your protagonist character here, because he kind of tells you how he feels about stuff too. Or she, whatever you make them.
Yeah, I enjoy that.
Look, they were awfully silent in the last games.
Yeah, they were. Now that I think about it, it's been a while, but I have been trying to replay Explorers of Sky.
That's like the fan favorite one.
Yeah, that's why I got it, because I've already beaten Darkness. But I was like, oh, everybody's saying such good things about Sky, I should get a copy. So
the extra stuff in there it's worth it. You could probably just watch it on YouTube, but you know, you want to play through it.
Yeah, I think I've seen a couple of episodes, like the special episodes where you play as someone else. Like, I think one of them's Igglybuff.
Yeah, and Bidoof.
Bidoof, Sunflora. Oh gosh, those characters.
You find out it's all Bidoof's fault. I'll leave it at that.
Well, what's all Bidoof's fault?
The whole game is Bidoof's fault.
That's hilarious. I have to find out why.
Yep. I think the reason people really like that game is Grovyle and the ending.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is future me talking, who's already played through this whole game, and okay, this is gonna be hard how to discuss this game's ending without spoilers, but I think we'll just skip over that. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'll say it's more of shock value ending than a really sad one. I'll say that.
Definitely.
Yeah.
It's not as sad as, yeah.
Yeah, trying to avoid spoilers when referring to the past game, it's so hard because you don't want to ruin them. I think I actually accidentally spoiled a part of Gates to Affinity for you.
Oh, you did? I don't know.
Oh, you forgot about it. Okay, good.
Yeah, I forgot about it, so...
If you ever decide to play that game, it's... You won't remember what I slipped out like a goofus.
I don't remember. But I do remember one of the things I found appealing about it when I did play the demo was all of their pop culture references.
Oh, there was? What was there?
There was! It's like, I think... Gosh, it was Swanna, I think, and she said something referring to a song. Like, it was like, Call Me Maybe. It was. I swear. I'm like, I took a picture of it even, but I don't even think I have it still, so.
What I think they did in that game good is it doesn't focus purely on you and your partner. You sort of have this little ensemble.
Oh,
like,
yeah?
Like it's Verizon, Emolga, Dunsparce, Espeon, and Umbreon.
Oh, yeah, like in that special episode or whatever.
That they never made a special for Super Mystery Dungeon. That's kind of weird.
I hope one's in the works.
Yeah, they never. I kind of don't like them because they never go anywhere. It's like I'd rather watch this than watch what Ash is doing.
Yeah, right? They should have their own series.
It's already like kind of a pretty niche series, so I could sort of see why. But yeah, I'd like to see. I'd like to see a full thing of it.
Mm-hmm.
The only one that continued was the Explorers of Sky one, which kind of just spoiled the whole game, but
yeah, right?
It was good.
That's so maybe we can talk about it, because maybe they've seen that.
Yeah, go watch it. Well, I don't know. It kind of spoils it in the intro of Explorers to Sky too, because it shows you riding the Lapras with Grovyle.
Yeah. Oh man.
Yeah. I've actually been playing that too, and I got Cyndaquil as my starter because I made it a girl. But if I had chosen male, it would have been Chikorita.
That's hilarious.
That would have been funny. And when I was doing that part with where you like analyze the footprint, Charmander came in.
Was he the first one?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! All of our friends.
They're just following me into another game.
He's like, you didn't forget about me, did ya?
No. Did you like this Emera system in this game? Or Emera? I don't know.
I did. Yes, I have to say yes. Because at first I was like, oh, this is kind of weird. But then it makes sense to have like little power-ups like that. And yeah.
Yeah, instead of, what did they do in the old games? They like made you just wear different like bandanas. Yeah,
it was just different bandanas.
Yeah, that made me mad too, because the bandanas didn't show up on the sprites.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Yeah, and here you're just permanently wearing them.
It would have been cool, or like maybe it would be cool if in the next Mystery Dungeon game, whenever that would be, you get to customize your sprite maybe. Just a little bit.
I don't think there's one coming out for a while, because
yeah,
this was like the only Pokemon game of 2015.
Welp.
I'm glad it sold well, too. I think it sold like over 1.1 million or something. Which is good, because I think Gates to Affinity only sold like 700k. Maybe even less.
Probably less.
Yeah. And yeah, it was again mainly because X and Y was coming out.
Right. So how many more like generations do you think will pass before we get another Mystery Dungeon game?
I think it'll kind of bleed into 8.
Really?
Like it'll happen just before Generation 8, just like how this kind of happened before Generation 7.
Ooh, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I wish the people who did the stories for this game would do it for the main games. That's like one of the best things about these, because there's always these really good plot twists, and if you took the Pokemon out of this, these would, well, not that Pokemon is bad or anything, but if you took Pokemon out of this, they'd be some pretty, like, good, dark stories.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I actually think you could only do these stories with Pokemon for
That's probably why, then. Because don't they keep their team of writers pretty, like, low?
I think so.
So maybe even the people who do work on the main games kind of, like, bled into this one.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll have to look at the credits or whatever.
Yeah, I just find these ones to be a lot better with the stories.
Oh yeah. Definitely.
Because it always starts out so juvenile, like, oh no, bullies! And, oh wait.
Yep.
And then, you guys will see what happens later in this game.
And then you get kicked in the heart.
Have my heart torn out and stomped on.
Yep. Flame bursted.
Flame Burst, yeah, that seems to be like his favorite attack. That's all he uses.
His signature move.
They hang out with Houndoom here. I don't even know what like this mission is.
Yeah, like I didn't read.
We've been rambling so much, but it doesn't really matter because if I was just paying attention to this, it's like, oh, I picked up a warp seed. Oh, my bag's full. Better get rid of something.
The only thing I kept noticing was like your belly got like dangerously low so many times.
He's very stingy with the apples. He only likes eating them when
he's close to death.
Yeah.
Yeah, same.
Oh, to warn you about the post game. No spoilers or anything, but if you're a fire type, you go into, like, I went into the most anti-Charmander dungeons ever.
Oh no! Is it one of, like, the mandatory dungeons?
Yeah.
Oof. Okay, I'll be prepared.
Yeah. This game was actually really hard, too. A lot of people complain about that.
That it was harder?
That this game was apparently hard. Did you find it hard?
I don't think so. In fact, I think that, like, depending on what emeras you got to pick up in the dungeon, the game could be, like, even significantly more easy.
Yeah.
So, it's all based off luck, I guess.
Yeah, the randomly generated dungeons, I guess, can work in your favor.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
No, you can't open that door. We need Justin Bayleaf with us again.
Oh. Maybe she can digivolve into a Bayleaf. Is it just all Bayleafs, or that specific Bayleaf?
No, he just opens doors.
Oh, okay.
That's another thing. They skipped over Charmeleon and Bayleaf. I guess that's the weirdest thing about that.
They warp digivolved.
Yeah.
That's it.
Make a Shinka!
Yeah! Down!
Need that Braveheart music playing.
Yes!
Someone go do that right now.
Yes, please.
Edit that scene with the Braveheart music.
Oh my gosh, have you seen that animation of Charmander warp digivolving, though?
Oh yeah, and Squirtle,
and Squirtle.
Too. Yeah.
So cool.
If I hadn't have chosen Chikorita for this, I would have chosen Totodile. I like the Charmander Totodile connection.
Yeah, they'd be so cute together, like lizard buddies.
I've always found Chikorita and Charmander sort of have that thing too. Their first two letters of their name are the same.
Mm-hmm.
They both get rocked by the first two gyms of their respective games.
Oh, you're right. Yep.
They wear their element on their sleeve, like you got the fire and then the leaf.
Oh, too true. Didn't even notice.
Except in Fire Red.
Uh-huh.
In Fire Red, they specifically let Charmander learn Metal Claw just because of rock. It's like, oh, why don't you teach Chikorita Ancient Power and Harkle Silver to deal with the Pidgeotto?
Oh my gosh. Maybe it's because you can catch, like, birds early on.
Yeah.
Or no, wait, sorry, I thought you were talking about for the second gym.
Oh, no, the first gym, the Pidgeotto.
Oh yeah, you were talking about first gyms, I don't know. Well, isn't Chikorita, like, is it the first 3 gyms she can't...
Well, the third gym is Whitney, and everyone has trouble with that. And the rolling out. The roller.
It's another hot one today, isn't it?
It's way too sunny out here.
I feel like I'm going to melt.
Let's see. It really is getting closer, isn't it? No matter how you look at it.
Pardon me? Anybody home?
Huh? A visitor? Oh! It's a visitor! I'm on my way! Hold on just a minute! Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm the only one here right now. Sorry it took me so long. Well then, what brings you here?
Are Chikorita and Mike around here somewhere? Mike told me they'd be coming here. I just came to see how them two kids were doing.
Oh! You know Chikorita and Mike? Sorry, they're out working right now. They should be home pretty soon. Never mind that. Here they are!
Mr. Nuzleaf!
Nuzleaf?
Chikorita! Mike! Long time no see!
What's up?
I was already right close to Lively Town on some other business. Decided I might as well come see how y'all are doing.
Oh, I see. Oh yeah, get a load of this, Mr. Nuzleaf. We were able to join the Expedition Society.
What's it now? I thought y'all would really dig in your heels until they let you in. But I never imagined you'd get in so easy. I thought kids couldn't join the Expedition Society, though.
Even if they're kids, they're full-fledged Expedition Society members. Ampharos made an exception for them. Chikorita, who is this Pokemon?
He's Mr. Nuzleaf. He was my next-door neighbor. Mike was living with Mr. Nuzleaf back in Serene Village.
Oh, I see. Thank you for coming all this way. These two are really giving it their all here at the Expedition Society.
That sure enough is nice to hear. I reckon I should thank you for taking such good care of them. Mike,
Nuzleaf, I'm sorry. I didn't say goodbye to you when I left the village.
are you still worrying about the way y'all snuck out of the village? Don't you pay no never mind. I understand. More importantly, you sure do look great, Mike. Well now, how about them memories of yours? Anything come back to you? I see. How about them Behem? Seen them around these parts?
Behem are those Pokemon who are after you, right, Mike? Have you seen them around Serene Village since we left? I heard they were hanging around just outside the village when we left.
Haven't seen hide nor hair of them. Them Behem attacked me too, I'll have you know. I done packed up all my things so I can hightail it at any time. But for some reason they never did come to the village.
I see. I guess it's good that we haven't seen them, but there's something creepy about that.
Hey, Mike, what's this about some Pokemon who are after you?
Oh yeah, I guess we haven't told all the Expedition Society members about that.
What? Mike is actually a human? Well, alright. Got it. Okay, Mike is a human, right?
You sure got used to that quick. I reckon most Pokemon would be quite shocked. Why, they might say, "No way," or "Really?"
Sorry. I guess there are some strange ones in the Expedition Society already.
Well, this probably happens all the time, right?
No, I reckon it's never happened.
But anyway, somebody's after Mike, right? Got it. Leave it to me. I'll let everybody know so we can all protect Mike together.
Well, I reckon that'd be mighty helpful. I'll be taking my leave of you then. Sure was nice to see you two doing so well, Chikorita, Mike. And congratulations on joining the Expedition Society. Work hard out there.
Take care on your way home, Mr. Nuzleaf. Say hi to everybody in the village for us.
What?
You were...
You used to be a human, you say?
And you have no memory of it either.
And there's somebody after you?
Back there at dinner, when Jirachi told everyone about your past, everybody just accepted it like it was no big deal at all.
That's one way of looking at it. I'm pretty sure they just wanted to hurry up and eat.
Everybody said they would look out for you if anything happened. So you can feel safe while we go about our work for the Expedition Society. Let's get back out there tomorrow! Are you awake?
What is it? Wait! What in the...
What's going on? Sorry, I didn't mean to bother you.
But you're...
Would you look at that? Another Charmander! This is actually my first time meeting another Charmander.
Me too.
I'm Hitokage. Do you have a name?
My name is...
I'm Chikorita, and this is Mike. Don't mind him. He's a little shy.
I'm not shy.
That's okay. I'm a little shy too sometimes. Nothing to be embarrassed about.
Embarrassed? Me?
But what are you doing here? This is sorta our room.
I actually came here because I need help from the Expedition Society. You see, I lost a precious belonging in a dungeon, and it's far too dangerous for me to go in alone to get it back. So I was hoping someone here could help me.
It's a little too late for us to be accepting any jobs.
But come back tomorrow, and I'm sure or one of the other members of the Expedition Society can get that all sorted out for you. Okay?
Really?
Yeah, I'm sure one of us can find that item of yours in no time flat.
Oh, what a relief. I'll be sure to come back in the morning, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed then.
I guess in your case it would be bright-eyed and flamey-tailed.
I guess I'm not the only one who will wake up with a flamey tail, right, Mike?
Because we both have flames on our tails. Funny.
In any case, I'll be back tomorrow morning. Thank you, Chikorita. Thank you, Mike.
Thank you. I mean, you're welcome. Phew. So what?
She was pretty cute, huh? No wonder you were so tongue-tied.
Please don't tell me you're honestly suggesting that.
I never knew you had such a hard time speaking to girls. I've never seen you so flustered before.
It's not that I have trouble speaking to girls. I mean, I speak to you just fine.
Hey, if we take the job, I'll be sure to let you take all the credit for finding that item. Then you'll definitely win her over.
Would you cut that out? It's not like that.
Or maybe you should have just put on your assertive big boy pants and asked her on a date while she was here. I'm kidding! Lighten up, no need to make that scary face. But if it isn't speaking to the opposite sex, what happened to you back there?
It was just weird seeing someone who looked so identical to me. Not much set us apart. It was like looking into a mirror without the mirror. It felt like all my individuality just vanished.
I guess that makes sense. She had the same tan tummy, the same blue eyes, and she even had those same little fangs you have. But I thought you two looked totally different. Last time I checked, the orange you're sporting is the normal color for a Charmander. I have no idea why she was so much brighter than you.
Now that you mention it, she was a slightly different color than me, but I was more focused on how we looked the same.
Of course you were. Wink. I'm joking!
But nevertheless, that's the reason why I was so perplexed by her.
I've never met another Chikorita before, so I guess I can't relate to the situation you were in.
Exactly. It had nothing to do with her being a girl, or anything romantic like that.
I understand. But if you ever have any second thoughts about her, just come talk to me and I'll help you out. I know how a girl thinks, after all.
Would you drop it already?
Excuse me. Am I interrupting something?
Huh?
I need some help from the Expedition Society.
What? You're...
Oh, hello there. My partner here would be glad to help you out. Her name is Irony.
Hello, Irony. It's nice to meet a fellow Chikorita.
My name... Irony... Chikorita...
All right, so we're all done here. Thank you for joining me. Do you have anything you want to plug?
Oh, thank you for having me. I just, my main YouTube, which is Fausti A, and I hope to upload more on my Pokemon TCG YouTube, but if you're interested, that is Itty Bitty Litty, no spaces. And, I mean, I guess you could also, like, make it appear on screen if that's a thing you do.
Yeah,
And-
I'll put it down in the description.
Oh, sweet, thanks, yeah. And, yep. Again, thanks for having me, it was swell. And,
You also do art commissions, right? Like that
Oh, I do. I should have mentioned that.
that
Yeah.
pretty little picture at the beginning.
So, my DeviantArt is also GJCo, if you want to stick that in the description as well. And, yeah, you can check out my art, and if you like something, I'm always open for commissions. So, yeah.
Give this lady your money to draw your crap, guys.
Yes, please, so I can eat.
We'll make her starve. Alrighty, so thank you again, and I'll see you guys later.
Bye.